Alright. We should be live now on the Twitch. We are doing a late night game. For those of you guys who just are tuning in and wondering why the heck we are starting at 9:30. Ish. We have our first game for both 3 of a Kind and Nano Visor of our Tier 1 group. Basically just having a first game ever here for Apollyon. I got Shadow Fang here with me as a fellow caster.
Hello.
And we are going to be getting these guys started off in Nepal. We're a little behind schedule because a few of us had a scrim beforehand, so we're just going to try and see if we can get this thing moving here. Alright, we got a few watchers already chiming in, getting ready. I am actually just starting up the stream myself so I can keep an eye on chat, etc. while we go. Although it's not showing me that it's on yet.
I'm gonna pull it up on my phone.
Yeah. Here we go. Alright. What's up, Jupiters? Alright, we got our ready check from both teams. Let's kick this pig.
Alright, Nepal. Speaking of pigs, we're on Nepal. So we'll probably see the pig.
Oh, hog. I was like, where are you going with this? Especially with Sanctuary. Yeah, that's perfect. So for those of you guys watching, red is going to be 3 of a Kind, and Nano Visor will be blue.
Oh my goodness, they're actually the colors I see.
They're just backwards.
Oh.
So red is on the left.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
If this person whose name is Diva isn't Diva, I'll be disappointed.
Why? It could be like a tactical...
Yeah, there we go.
Tactical choice there. It's just like they're going to expect me to go Diva this first round and we're going to win it. But really, I'm going ball. But we are going to be seeing a little bit of dive here from 3 of a Kind. Whereas we're going to be going with a double shield from Nano Visor. This is actually going to be pretty interesting to see those two collide.
Okay, looks like they're getting the hog, actually. So we are seeing a pig. That's good.
Oh.
I'm looking forward to what Cookie's going to do, just because their name is Cookie.
Oh yeah.
Just want to see what a person named Cookie's going to do.
Alright, so they've rotated down to point now. He's gone in for his initial dive. Just kind of not hard engaged, I guess looks like.
Plus the bubble immediately.
And the first pick goes off on Negan. It's not a good sign for 3 of a Kind here.
Tried to do the super jump res, it did not work.
Oh, and now goes to Genji. Diva being demech. This is probably going to be a lost point for first take.
That's what it's looking like. Looking like
Keegan trying to stall it from what he can, but we did actually end up seeing like both Monkey and the Tracer get their ult in that one fight, so Genji's pretty much there. Out comes Pulse Bomb, doesn't get anybody.
That's Primal Rage. Oh, okay. It's looking like they got mad about that first push. All that's left is the Brig. Down goes Brig. Switch just like that.
And it looks like
ults are pretty even.
They're gonna set up far back behind the point. So they're waiting. They're gonna be giving the space so they can start having the team actually get in and get into open space so they can actually effectively get some dives going in. That's what it looks like they're gonna be looking for. Yeah, and the first boot goes up on the.
Here comes the blade. Oh, gets no one though. Hate to see it. comes Coalescence.
High Noon comes out. They're all kind of getting around that corner, but the pull. Oh, cookie.
That was a really good block by that Brig. Really good block on that Diva Bomb from the Brig.
I feel like we're going to be seeing this going back and forth. You know what we were saying as we were coming into this? When the Nano Visor, when they're not even going to see a Ana or a soldier.
Not going to see a or a soldier, man. It's just...
I feel like this was false advertisement. And in goes the monkey. He's right in there. Oh no, he got booped right off.
Evidently he didn't, because it says he fell.
Interesting.
I don't know why it said that, but yeah, technicalities.
Diva Suit has switched over to the Sigma though.
Alright. Monkey's just about got ult. Still haven't seen that pulse bomb come out yet, I wonder.
The one went out during one of their pushes. It didn't get anybody the first time, but second time save. Monkey's coming out. Starting to start pooping people.
Trying to, at least. I'm surprised they're continuing to run the monkey into the Reaper.
And they're persistent, I'll give them that. Maybe it could have been a fact that they didn't want to give up like certain ult charges and...
Yeah, it could, well, there's been Reaper from the start though.
Yeah, but when they ended up losing their very first fight, he had his
his primal rage.
And oh my god, they actually have one left. Ding ends up Dinga actually gets the final kill just to take over the point right beforehand, and that's great because now that they have the double shield ready to set up on point, I mean they may not have necessarily an ult advantage or anything like that at this point. It's actually not that bad off.
No, the ults are pretty even.
Yeah, they are pretty even at this point in time. Out comes the High Noon. Doesn't seem to get anybody.
Failing them a hold. There it is. Is Cookie gonna go down? Yep, there goes Cookie.
Oh, and that's not going to be good for them. Both the tank and primary damage dealing is going to be out. Although they have evened up a little bit of score, but with what they have left, it's going to be hard.
I don't think they're going to be able to get a full reboot here. Doesn't look like. Here comes the contest at least. Oh, good one. Oh, got the Orisa before she fortified, just barely.
Man, they actually didn't. Nano Visor did not understand the idea of like giving me the things. It's really hard to go between some of these change-ups for them because they didn't give me the people in the roll order.
It's looking like, I don't know what it's looking like actually. It's contest. Mad contest out here.
We got two balls that are fighting for some of the smackdowns. Looks like Caption ends up prevailing.
Oh, Steve is going to get knocked out real quick. Can Cookie do it? Cookie doesn't have his ultimate, so probably not. But no, with no ultimate, it's going to be hard for them to take that at this point. I think that is all for that map.
Allow me to repair the damage.
I love the Twitch chat. Cookie better pop off, and then just happy face underneath it.
It was probably just as the was it the?
Was it a 3-man blossom? I want to say.
Yeah, I was trying to think of how many. I think it was only 2 actually.
2.
It may have been a 3-man actually. It just was not the final blows on them. Because he was in a big cluster of them.
Cookie switching to the Junkrat now. We've got Junkrat Hanzo with double shield and Bat Lucio. And what do we got on the other side? We got a Rhine Diva, Junkrat Doomfist, and Lucio. At this point, it's like really good to get there first.
Oh, definitely. Especially like if there's any, like if you have any setup you need to do. These guys are nice, bunkered in almost.
It's gonna be hard to get this Junkrat. It's gonna be hard to get through all that Junkrat spam. Now that they're on point.
Especially with a tire. Oh, and Hanzo just outside of the immortality field does not actually end up getting protection.
Grig pushing up on the point. That ain't gonna last too long though. I know that's sad. Must be a Grid player.
Looks like 3 of a kind prevails after a long fight. I mean, they were already captured point and everything, but
oh, it looks like Nano Visor switches on to a Pharah and Ryan Zarya.
But without the D.Va, like, it's going to be a little difficult. I mean, luckily they do have the armor packs that they can just toss on her, so it's not going to be as simple as D.Va just banging into her face. And they are all up top, and this is not great for the D.Va to be up there by herself. She does make it out, though.
D.Va just getting in on the Pharah.
Keegan swapping over to that Moira instead.
Reinhardt, no.
D.Va was just bullying Ryan.
Yeah. There's gonna be a D.Va bomb coming soon. It's just a matter of where it's gonna go. Oh shit. Oh, that's a pretty good tire. Taking out Junk and Moira.
Oh no! Doom trying to stay what he can do. He's gotta escape, that's pretty much it. Escape or die.
Yeah. Well, he got out.
Except for he's going right back in. Oh man, and they still have control of this point. I thought that was lost.
Nope, there's a D.Va bomb. Here we go, if they can get this... I think they can get this Junk tire coming out.
Nice! Getting 2 of the DPS, that's actually solid.
It is, it's really good. Now they just gotta deal with the Wrecking Ball. D.Va will go down at some point. The Wrecking Ball is the irritation to deal with.
However, right now, the Nano Visor's team, they're starting to clean up missiles. I actually was going to say this. I was going to say, like, they're stalling it out pretty well, and they've got some of the picks just by themselves. They're going to have it. But, yeah.
That's it.
And that is map 1.
Oh, hey. Hey, that guy. What's up? Which person from Shiba are you? My bad, I'm kind of paying too much attention to the game and not looking at the show.
Yeah, I'm kind of... because I'm trying to focus on doing some camera swaps and stuff, and...
Yeah. It's always hard for me to follow these high-rank games. Everything's just happening all over the place. Alright, so that was a pretty good first map. Entertaining, if nothing else. And that was 3 of a kind taking that.
Alright, and this means that Nano Visor does get a option for the... sorry, gets to choose the hybrid map, and looks like they have chosen King's Row.
Don't we all?
Yeah, I get sick of seeing it. But it happens to be a favorite for a reason. Although I'm a little shocked because, I mean, I do really like Eichenwald. I still really like Hollywood. Nimbani's alright.
Yeah.
So there's still definitely good options, but King's Row definitely is a pretty big favorite among everybody else. Especially since it's a classic.
I mean, I think it's my favorite map on the whole game, honestly. All of my best personal games have come on that map. Any switches for Nano?
There looks like they're putting James and Jamar in. Wait, put me and James in for Jamar and okay. So.
Is he telling them to you in the order this time?
Well, I got Cookies now tank. Jamar is coming in for that.
Ooh.
And James is coming in for him. James our DPS. Cookie's now a tank. Sam rookie. Barrel I think was actually support, so I'm actually gonna change that one. Rookie I think is gonna end up being on.
Cookie MVP, no honorable mentions. That's funny shit. All right. And we're just about ready to start here.
Alright, looks like we are good. I'm just making sure that I have the other one right. Oh, my knuckle right there.
Oh, I did the same with my neck.
CM Rookie is a support, so I'm assuming nice try taken. I did not mean to do that.
Nicety was taken, and Cookie on the tank line. I like it.
Alright, I think we got it now.
And we're off.
Now entering King's Row.
Alright, King's Row. One that everybody is very familiar with and loves to see.
Initiating match.
You right.
I mean, it's
Looking
a
forward to
it's
see
for
what the
us too,
swaps
but-
will do for Nano Visor.
Yeah, whether it's like comp changes or whether they remain to be just kind of trying people out in different areas, who knows. Actually, give me 2 seconds here while you're setting that up.
Ready for battle.
Alright, Nicety and Cookie Ryan Zarya. Joseph on the Torbjorn on attack. Ana Lucio, is that the move? And is the other team running...
30 seconds.
Oh, they're both running Ana Lucio, okay. But 3 of a kind with the Genji Ash. Please stay on the ball.
All right,
I want to see Wrecking Ball.
Wrecking
see
Ball
Wrecking
on the
Ball.
attack. Love it.
I want to see.
I like Wrecking Ball. No, he's swapped. It was
I
a
knew
psych
it.
out.
I knew it.
Alright, they're waiting for their tank to get up to the choke. They're all going around the back. Oh, and the first pick goes off on Dinga, or getting.
Already at 50%. It's a bob. That Dynamite charges ult so quickly. Look at
It
this.
does.
Look at
I'm
this, just
shocked they're
walking right
not
up
even
on it.
giving like the pocket, right?
I need healing.
A lot lot of people getting close to ultimates here.
Get in there.
This Zarya is charged all hell. They've let the Zarya escape so far, and that's going to give them a big advantage coming into this next fight. Although,
Yeah, really, though.
I think Diva on the other side
out
is
here.
pretty similar. Although Diva does have her nano, yes.
Oh,
And out comes the first grab from Cookie.
there it is. Ooh,
And
in.
counter shatter.
Oh, are they about to take this?
Yeah, they're
Or is Bob
definitely
gonna be
taking
able to hold it?
Nah, they just gotta laser him down. Oh, and he gets taken up by Dinga up in the corner.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if Dingo was about to wipe them out.
Probably not, but it would have been
Yeah.
clutch. I mean, 1v6 is quite difficult to do, no matter how good your aim.
Dingo has 81% to Bob.
Already almost feathered Bob, Jesus Christ. Ashe is just so strong right now. I don't know why. Like, and they didn't really change much about her. They've just changed everybody else so much in the last little while that.
It's the having more ammo and just the
Oh, yeah, that's
way that
right.
she aims. That's
I don't know. The way that she aims, I felt was. I guess it kind of was. The ammo's huge.
yeah, having those 15 bullets. I know she took 10.
Oh, and a nice block from Caption. Grab comes out.
Grab.
Although they get zoned out a bit by the High Noon. They weren't able to just get super aggressive on it.
Yeah, if you get the Rhine, though, that's pretty much a lost fight for the other team.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you can try and fight it, but it's not that hard.
I mean, they don't even really need to try and grab the ult charge at this point in time. They have 3 good ones coming, like, that are already online, and Ryan should have his shortly. Oh, and a nice Dinga just sniping them out.
Dinga's doing very well on Ashe. Because this is Bob number 3.
Yep.
Everybody come over here.
This reminded me of when I watched Outcast, and there were 7 Bobs on Rialto. Well, they figured out not to walk out that door that they're just spamming. That's good. Is the blade coming here?
I don't know. They got the nano boost that they've just been announcing, being like, hey, my nano boost.
Oh no, there goes Bob
Charging.
toppling the blade.
No, I think they're gonna wait for the nano blade combo.
It's so close.
There comes the grab. Oh, Jesus. So many ults came out right there. Here's the grab.
Oh.
James is swapped over
Oh,
to try
good
and do
answer.
the counter Ashe. Almost taking out that Anna. Not that it would have really done much since the team is dead, but.
James with the Atlanta Reigns skin. There's nothing more fun when you can just take shots as Ashe. Sort of like Dingo just did.
And for those of you guys in chat asking about the tier limits and everything like that, our tiers are actually backwards in our league from normal leagues. It's tier 1 is actually the highest, whereas which is just 4K and above right now. Our league's tier system is completely different. Like so the numbers themselves that represent. Like, our tier 5 is like 2,300 and below. Yeah, it was something that I think was grandfathered over from a previous one that we were operating in.
Yeah, see, this is the first league I was ever in, so I found out later that that wasn't just the case. Definitely. Oh, here we go. Oh, that's a beautiful grab there. Bob
moving that Bob away.
Ooh. So far Diva's doing really well on this area. Everyone's doing super well. James switching to the Hanzo now. Oh, Dinga switched to Hanzo too. How did I miss that? This 3 of a kind gonna hold him right here. They're coming in with. Basically got shattered. Sound barrier will be coming along with that.
Alright, and they're coming in their final moments here. They gotta really make something happen. They're now in overtime. I think they're gonna try and... there's the grab. They do get... Nope, James gets taken out. Oh, and they are coming back with vengeance on this one. Now comes the counter grab.
Turning it around on him. Turning it around.
Oh, that was just...
Here comes a tire, but it is not needed.
Score 0-1. Switching sides. Initiating match.
What's really good about 3 of a kind there. Dinga doing very well on every hero they're picking.
Well, Cookie's getting like a good chunk of those grabs out, and they're landing them and everything. Unfortunately, the Nano Visor squad hasn't really got too much follow-up on them. It's been unfortunate, especially since they've been rocking that Torb. The Torb with the goo all underneath a grav is nutty at times, right? So, and they haven't been running a diva to counter that by eating up the goo or splooge, depending on, you know.
Now Cookie is actually on the diva.
Oh, there we go.
Dinga playing Mei. I'm sure you're excited about that.
No, not particularly. I'm actually mostly a Genji main. It's just, my team has this whole thing of like, not understanding peel or anything like that, so I just have to focus on separating people.
Okay. That was a good answer. I got 3 of them walking out
Right out of the hop.
I mean, I don't think it's gonna like affect anything, but that was still nice.
It gives Anna, you know, a little bit of boost in her charge right off the hop. Like, she can see that she's got about 10% more than the other Anna. Oh, and a first pickup on nice.
Caption with the good there. And looks like they're gonna back off this.
Oh, and he gets that nice fire strike on Varel. Oh, as soon as it's captured, he just full out charge. Oh, that was nice to watch the maneuvering on that one.
Dinga just all the way in their back line.
Joseph kind of just keeping himself back, making sure he's...
I wonder who Echo's gonna turn into.
My thought will probably either be the Reinhardt. It's so easy to get value out of changing into a Reinhardt. I'd like to see it do something like Torb.
I'd like to see him turn into Brig and then just rally for no reason.
Also, not a bad choice, but... And they trap off the wall. Yeah, see Reinhardt coming in, grabbing that... Oh, and they're just... Oh, it doesn't even get a chance to get the ult off. Well, they were smart to actually focus in. Nano did a good job of being able to focus that Reinhardt copy down. But that doesn't matter.
Big dubs here.
Play of the game.
Caption killing it. Oh yes, this was when they held him off finally. That counter grab, that was so good.
I should be allowed to vote. Actually, I shouldn't be able to, especially since I'm supposed to be impartial. Supposed to be. Oh.
Oh.
We have a lot of people who have left the game.
James, in particular, just left the server entirely. Now that is a rage quit. Alright, so after that, MVP, the rest of Nano Visor, that's still here. Because they didn't leave. And I appreciate that. Well, I guess the game's over with.
I'm giving them a couple minutes because I'm actually just saying, because he doesn't, their captain doesn't even happen to know what happened.
Oh well, looks like me and you are gonna have to go in.
Sweet, here we go. We're gonna take 3 of a kind and show them what tier 4s are made of.
Gonna do it.
Oh no, they're all seemingly leaving.
I'm gonna hit the Lucio emote, or the Lucio voice line. You gotta believe. Yeah, no, it definitely seems like it's over with. Now, I rage pretty hard myself. Not to that extent.
Right.
Since it was only 2 maps, I guess are we still doing MVP and all that?
I'm gonna give it a moment because I want to see if. Never mind. If it looks like people are starting to leave on the other team too. I don't know. I'm giving it a second because I want to know exactly whether or not it's recoverable. Because I know Joseph has a whole lot of members. Like there was 15 people scheduled for this, right? So.
Okay. That is crazy.
Alright, so then it does look like the rest of their players are completely done. I mean, it was pretty obvious. I just wanted to make sure that the captain was understanding of everything before we ended up making the official call. They are done for the night. That means that 3 of a kind does happen to get their full 3 points, even though it's 2 maps. So the next map becomes a forfeit, which automatically gives them the full, 3 points to win. In which case, I am going to quickly make sure that I update the document. If you happen to have any ideas of MVPs or honorable mentions, I'd still end up going through with that. I mean, MVP, no doubt, is going to be coming from 3 of a kind.
Yeah.
But that's going to be a tough one, I feel.
I liked Caption a lot on Reinhardt.
I was going to say, Caption
for me, it was
a
either,
gnarly tank.
It was either Caption or Diva for me.
Dinga? Or Diva?
Diva.
Oh, okay.
Diva suit. It was one of those two. Dinga was really... They were all really...
I was going to say it was a solid team.
Yeah, nobody really was just, a standout above the rest of them performers, so that's why it makes it tough for me to pick. But I'm usually going to side with a tank or a support. So I guess I'll say caption.
All right,
And
I
honorable
am
mention,
good with
I'll
that.
do Dinga.
Cool.
I'll do,
With
do
that. And
Dinga
for
and then
Nano Visor's honorable mention,
Cookie.
Cookie. Yeah, Cookie was a pivotal part of the fights that Nano Visor did have success on.
Hmm. They must have just really been getting mad or something, because that first map on the ball was really close. And then
It
just
was.
wasn't.
It is unfortunate when it ends this way, but it does happen. We're not going to force people to play if they're not really into it anymore. So
Right.
that does end up giving the forfeit to them. But that means that we are ending within about 40 minutes, or in not even an hour, I think, for this game. So it's not too late. We do have another game tomorrow night at 8 p.m. It is, I believe, another T1 game, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just go back to that. It is, yeah, T1. Outcasts, who've already had a play, but Culture Gaming. It'll be their very first match.
Ooh,
So,
culture.
you'll see me and my comrade, Mr. Jedi, here for tomorrow night, 8 p.m. All right, well, thanks, guys.
Alright.
Have a good evening.
Bye.